Hi, my name is Robert. Please read the comments in the About section of this video. It has valuable information and updates. My YouTube channel has a disclaimer video that I encourage you to watch. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you found what you're looking for. Thank you very much for watching. In this video, I'm making a visit to the Swedish Car Parts facility. I am coming here because I'm in the area and I do get parts from them. And I understand that they not only sell parts for Swedish cars like the Volvo, but they also contribute to manufacturing parts. And in doing so, they strive to make the parts more durable, more reliable, and most of all, if they're plastic parts, less brittle. I'm always trying to encourage my viewers to buy parts from companies that support your brand. Again, if you went to a local auto parts store, purchased a part, it didn't work, you took it back to them, they'd be glad to give you your money back. However, will they do anything to try to resolve the issue? Will they get with the manufacturer and try to make the part better or make it fit? Usually not. You get what they have, you make it work, or you get lost. And at places like Swedish Car Parts, they actually work with other manufacturers, and Swedish Car Parts even has their own manufacturing facility where they custom make parts for our aging Volvo. So take a look at the video. I hope you enjoy it, and more importantly, I hope you purchase parts from brands that support your automobile. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Arriving at Swedish Car Parts 792B, home of the best heater cores on the planet. I'm getting out of the Panther at Swedish Car Parts, the place that's known for the heater cores, and man, they supply lots of other things, especially for your older vintage Volvos. Let's go in and meet these guys and see what's going on. So here I am, entering Swedish Car Parts.
Alright, good to see you. You finally made it.
I finally made it.
Was it a good trip?
Yeah, it's a little brisk up here.
Alright, so Chicago for you.
Yeah, that's right.
Warm day outside, seems that way.
Now you're Alex, right?
I'm Alex.
Alright,
this
and
is
you're
Dima.
Dima's my main contact man.
That's
He
it.
takes
You know,
care of
that's
my
the guy you
ordering.
talk
Alright, cool. Well, I'm glad to be here, so I guess I want you guys to show me around a little bit. Show me what you do.
This is the room that we take the orders in. You know,
kind of like the boiler room?
That's it, you got it. The boiler room, that's the term.
Okay.
I had a few people sit around, you know, you call in, we'll take your order and stuff, and then we try to, you know, print it out and give it out to the warehouse area where we'll pack it, and we'll try to get it out the same day. That's the key. That's why you get your packages.
That's why I get them quick, man. I'm amazed. Show me some of the stuff you guys offer, you know, because, you know, I'm so limited on understanding what you offer, and it looks like you got, is those cup holders right there?
Those are cup holders. They're the world famous cup holders. Oh my God, you got it. You spot them right away.
70 series cup holders,
That's
man.
it. 50, 70
Almost
series.
every car's got them broken. Then people try to find them old junky ones in the junkyard when they can get brand new ones.
Yeah, we try to guarantee those things so people have a sense of belonging to a club of some sort.
Well, you know, my daughter actually wrecked her first car because of a bad cup holder.
You're kidding me.
No, she set her drink in it. Her drink fell out. She reached down to pick it up. When she came up, there was a vehicle next to her, and she thought she was in their lane. She jerked the car off the edge of the road, hit a pole.
There you go. Safety product.
Safety product.
Filters. Suspension stuff. If you go the other way, it's the same story. In a way of keeping your car
Hoses and
oh my God,
pressure lines and
hoses,
air guides, radiator hoses.
Renzi company, the Swedish
custom molded floor mats for many of your different models. How far does the floor mats go back?
1970, I would say.
Wow, 70s and newer.
70s and newer.
Wow, awesome.
And this is made in Sweden by Swedish people for Swedish car. Imagine that.
Swedish Car Parts.
That's it. Over there, so I need a.
It looks like a little workstation back there. So
Yeah,
what goes on back there?
We got the program for the ABS modules that we repair.
Okay.
So they get
So you
repaired, calibrated, and then it's a ready product to be sold to a customer. We have an exchange program.
exchange program for the ABS modules.
Precisely.
How long's the warranty on those?
Permanently.
Lifetime warranty on your ABS
That's
modules.
different. It's permanently. The ABS module that are repaired by us, we cover it no matter what.
Okay. Awesome.
And we were just working on this for a customer. This is a European spec headlight.
Looks like for 850.
It is. You're right. You're right. You got
Man.
sharp eye on this stuff. It's European. It's the one that gives you that perfect beam.
Okay.
It lets you see where you go at night. It's
So it looks like the lenses are a little bit
different.
different pattern than the ones that I have in mind. Okay.
Right. It's different. It's let's say the Volvos were designed to have these headlights.
All right, cool. And it looks like you got some 240 tail light there.
Well, yeah, that's custom. That's custom. One of the customers requested a custom taillight. He wants to have white on top, so we have that as well.
So if people can order those.
Right, as a
Okay,
custom.
so you have some other ones in stock.
Correct. We
Okay,
have
cool.
an original design where, with the proper lenses, or we have custom like that.
All right. So somebody can have brand new, nice, bright, clear tail lights
Precisely.
on the car that it
Absolutely.
deserves it. Now, how much would a tail light like that cost?
Well, something like this, something like it's about $100. And if
Okay.
it's a standard taillight, about $75.
Okay, cool.
Now, we offer them complete assemblies.
Yeah.
The sockets will come on a circuit board.
All right. So that's two different parts, or that's the whole?
That's included.
Oh, included.
Correct.
Awesome. I'm going to get me a set of these European spec headlights. My headlights, I had a cracked lens on one. This morning I noticed a cracked lens on another. So I'm going to get a set of these and install them in the Panthers, so it'll have nice, fresh headlights on it. And the thing about the European spec headlights versus your standard ones in the US is the throw pattern of the light is more direct. In the European vehicles, they throw a nice flat pattern down the street, and then they wedge up towards the curb, the right side of the street. So it's easier to see pedestrians and stuff like that as you drive down the street. This is part of the warehouse where your 240 taillights are actually stored.
Yeah. You could tell that I got quite a few here.
So you got enough to supply people for a few months. So
Well, about 8 months worth of product.
you have some in stock.
Right.
They can order them today.
They will get shipped right away. The same day will go up. It's about 8 months. That's
Okay.
for North America.
So if my birthday's coming up next week, my wife asked me what I want for my birthday. I could tell her I need some 240 tail lights and contact you guys to get them.
we'll have it in 3 days.
Awesome. What is that sticking up out of that box right there?
Oh, you mean this? Those are the door pockets.
Oh my gosh. I've never seen one not broken.
Well, it's a brand new one. Turn out we have injection molds for those, and we make them in many different colors.
So
Different material. It's made so it doesn't break as easy as the ones that you have in the cars that are busted.
okay, so it's probably an improved product.
Precisely. If using a different material, it's a little bit more flexible, if you want to say.
So maybe the last time I get a set of those.
Precisely.
So I shouldn't be going through 62 junkyards looking for one that's got a smaller
Something
crack.
like this will sell for $40.
Oh man.
Do you have time to go to the junkyard?
I do, but most people don't. But I'm getting calls for stuff like that when they can call you and get them brand new.
Precisely. Yeah.
Last probably the life of the car.
Yes.
Awesome. What in the world is this thing over here?
Oh, this is an English wheel. English wheel, cast iron English wheel. It's used for shaping of complex pieces when you do a restoration on a Volvo.
Okay.
So if you want to roll out the inner fender or something, you bring the machine out and take a piece of material and roll it out and stuff, and then form it and weld it in place where it's needed.
Well, up above there, it looks like you got some bumpers. What kind of vehicles are those?
S60, V70 bumper covers. Yeah, we sell those.
Okay, so you got some body parts even in stock.
Yes.
Awesome. This is my awesome visit. You can see a good stock and supply, and they do sell some parts that they do not manufacture. However, when they run into a manufacturing flaw, they get with the manufacturing company. They get the, I guess we call it kinks or flaws worked out, so that they can sell you a product that they stand behind for lifetime. And don't forget, they do have some old stock parts. You know, things that you may not be able to find other places. Instead of running to eBay trying to find some old vintage Volvo part, give these guys a call. They might be able to have it great condition, ship it out the same day, instead of you trolling eBay for months and months on end. Alex, what you got here?
Oh, those are seat covers. Vinyl seat covers for 240s.
240 seat covers, kind of like, do you take off your skin or you actually put these on top of them as covers?
This is actual upholstery. You have to take the old stuff off and you put it on and it goes on easy and the seat looks just great.
Man, I call them seat skins when you actually replace the old rotted stuff.
Well, we call them
custom fit. Okay.
Custom fit, right. Upholstery.
Man, so you do that for 240s?
240s, 740s, 850s, XC90s, V70s, P2 cars, leather, vinyl, we got it all.
Oh man, I didn't know that you were being able to supply them for the 850s, because man, a lot of them people with them P80 cars, that stuff is rotted out.
We got them.
Okay, now we know where to get it. Stacked up in these smaller boxes here.
Oh, those are emergency brake shoes for your Volvos. And those are key parts you have to be able to when you park your car.
Man, about 50% of the parking brakes on these Volvos don't work.
That's why we have them.
Well, I'm going to confess, I did my manual swap. My parking brakes was working last year, and it wasn't working this year.
So what happened?
Yesterday morning.
Yesterday morning. You just got here today. What happened
Yesterday morning, I parked at the top of my daughter's driveway. I thought the car was sitting level. I didn't cut it off, leave it in gear, because I just put my manual in. I stepped out of the car, took 5 steps, took a pause, looked back. The car was rolling down the hill toward the edge of the cliff of this driveway. Dude, I jumped. I didn't even have time to think. I dove in the car, got in the car. Dude, I don't even know how half the car wasn't off the driveway. I'm going to take a picture of the skid mark on the driveway. I jumped in the car, hit the brake, clutch, turned the steering wheel, and if that car had went over the edge of that driveway, I would have just left it there. It would have been there forever, because I wouldn't have got it.
Well, we got the parking brake shoes. It's a common problem. The lining falls off.
Yes.
Because no one uses them.
Okay.
It's possible that in yours, I don't know what, there is no lining. It just comes up. You don't use them enough. You swap it from the automatic to manual. You time to look what's...
Well, you know what, too, though? I found out that the driver's side cable seizes up in those.
Well...
So we need the driver's side cable, and we all need to replace all of those shoes. Need to be replaced like ASAP. If they haven't been replaced in 5 years, they need to be done.
You got to sit here, but we got more here in case it's just someone looking for it.
Thank you. If you have a 70 series key fob
850
that is busted up, here's your solution. Very inexpensive. Get your favorite color. SV70 P80 cars. You can get this stuff
just for the ladies.
Right here at Swedish Car Parts. Just for the ladies. Here, Alex has a couple of projects. Older vintage Volvos. This just shows his love for the brand. You know, you're just not buying parts from somebody that's trying to sell parts just for something to do, because this is the style of living that they've gotten, I guess, stuck with. He actually loves the brand. He's trying to improve on it. He's committed to it, and he's trying to help us with our goals of getting our cars restored. This right here is a unique 444, and man, it's got split window. He actually brought this car to the US from overseas. It's got a unique engine number. I think it's something like 3. He takes it to shows. He loves helping Volvo people get their car restored. Yes, it's a little dusty. It's sitting in the shop, but hey, it's just hard to find a car of this vintage that's intact. You know, it's function, drivable. He can start this car up and drive it down the road today. It has a 122 that is in. Man, the body looks pretty good.
This is in the progress of the restoration.
Okay.
And if you take a look, you know, he's got a brand new headliner installed in there, and then we started with the back seats all done in leather. The whole interior is leather. So
wow.
You know, it's like you could see the
Man,
progress
I can
is
smell it.
rolling forward. The dashboard has been painted. The new components going in, the new dash pad, and the car came from the guy that see that yummy, 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 got a love in my tummy song.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. When you think you might have this one ready to roll to a show or two?
I think by July.
Okay, this year?
It's done, yes.
Oh, man, that's going to be great. I'm going to try to get back up here and go to a show or two.
That's right.
This summer. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.